What's good, everybody? Lovely Soul Empress here, coming to do a Divine Feminine. We're going to see what comes out. What's good, BJ? What's good, Tamila? So, I don't really know what's going to come out. Spirit just said do a Divine Feminine, so that's what I'm here to do. I have to be out of here at least 5 minutes to 8 o'clock, so we got to get it cracking. Let's see what's going on. I don't know if you guys are seeing. I think that this week's world reading is going to be lit because there was like 40 indictments that was given out this week. What's good, Frequency Connects? So, yeah, for those of you who have not joined the Patreon so you could do the world readings, you need to do that, okay? They be crazy. Spirit, can you show me what is coming for the Divine Feminine? You know, we're in Mercury retrograde right now. We have, you know, next month is going to be the jump offs of the eclipses, okay, for the North and South node. So, yeah, there's a lot coming up. What's good, Rose? Okay, so let's take a look and see what is coming for the Divine Feminine. Let's see how you're feeling, what's going on internally. Okay. You have eagle vision, so you're looking at the long game right now. And you also have moon cycles, okay? There's something here about observing the ebbs and flows. You could have been looking at the patterns in a cycle or cycles. It's funny because like me and my best friend was talking today about the eclipse that's going to be in October. And you know, these cycles, they come in like 12-year cycles. And so we were doing the math as to what we were doing 12 years ago. Okay, so this feels like recognizing, looking for patterns. Let's see what else is here. It feels like you're looking for a pattern or looking to rid yourself of a pattern. This also could be dressed in like recognizing how you played part in a pattern. Okay? You also have here, what's this? Wind movement, and it was in reverse. So there's a pause happening. It's a preparation. You also have here tobacco reciprocity. And I feel like maybe there wasn't somebody giving you in reverse, but I don't feel like that's the message. I feel like this is not the time to fill other people's cups right now, Divine Feminine. It's something about, like I'm seeing like a honey bath. I'm seeing like all the riches, all the goodness poured to oneself. Needing to do that, this could be self-care. You also have here mountain intention. If you're having trouble with your motivation or the clarity of an intention, or wondering why there's not movement, like feeling like something has lost its energy, you need to do like a Divine Feminine bath or something that replenishes the feminine creativity. Yeah, you see sage purification. Okay, also getting sacral chakra. Let's see what else. Let's use the goddess. Oh, I knew that was gonna knock my light off. Thank you, Crystal. I knew that was gonna happen. Don't fall. Because I don't want to get up. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what else is coming up. And then trying to fix that light. Looking dead into it. Now I feel like I'm seeing orbs. Okay. Spirit. What else does the Divine Feminine need to know right now? What else does the Divine Feminine need to know right now? Yes, please do equal out the likes. You got long Bubby Susie shame and it came out crossed, okay? So I feel like this is part of those patterns. This is about like the self-doubt or needing to love oneself more. This is a recognition of that. What's good, Constance? This is a recognition of like seeing how you haven't loved yourself in the past or something, but it's crossed, right? So it's like you reflexively do this, or like you look at it in one way but it shows up in another way. This is like having to realize how deep the need for more love on oneself. Or I'm also hearing, how deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? But it's like Spirit's asking that of you. Okay? You also have Mama Jumbo, which says shine, right? So it's like there could be a part of you that doesn't like to be in the front or is made uncomfortable, like you feel unworthy or like imposter syndrome. Okay, you also have here Mama Huata naked, right? So, you know, when I was younger, and I forget who said it, it was a comedian, but it stood with me always, and I actually did it. Okay, so she used to say that when she turned 40, that she wanted to get in the mirror and eat a Snickers and look at herself naked and like love on herself, like to love herself the way she was. And I felt like that was so we're inundated. The Divine Feminine is inundated in what society tells us we should look like, or what we should appreciate about ourselves, or through what lens we should see ourselves, or what makes us divine. It's always like other people's standards, right? Or, you know, there's women who get up at 6 a.m. so they can put on makeup before anyone in the world, even their husband, sees them. This is about being your authentic self in all spaces, but most importantly with yourself. Okay? And you also have here Atet, worthiness. You see, all the cards are speaking kind of the same energy. Because a lot of times women are, you know, it's one step removed from the child, where they say childhood to be seen and not heard, right? And we're supposed to like smile and move through and not disturb, not take up space. And I feel like Spirit's telling you to take up the fucking space. But how can you take up the space and like take back your power if you don't feel that you're worthy of it? It says here, okay? And then Nunde, truth, right? There might even be some revelations in that searching of those patterns about how you have dimmed your own light by like letting other people project what is supposed to be divine about you, if that makes sense, okay? Or like trying to be less so that someone else can be more, or so that you're not as loud or as you know, because sometimes, especially for feminines and especially of melanated feminines, we're seen as too much, too loud, too big, too smart, too angry, too forceful, right? I feel like there's something there about that. All right, let's look at this enchanted map. Okay, so I feel like, you know, Spirit wants to talk to the Divine Feminine about how she's viewing herself right now, or this is clearing out or assisting you to clear out and like acknowledge the lens in which you saw yourself in the past through, okay? So even to be able to move away from that narrative, the only way to be able to do that would be to acknowledge that that was happening, okay? Moonlight. So these are the things that are said in the subconscious, things that you maybe subconsciously whisper to yourself. These are things that people use. Maybe they saw this in you, this need or want to be approved of, and they used it for control, like it was exploited. Okay, you have education, so it feels like through your travels, through your life experience, you've had some wisdom, some enlightenment. Okay, and then flying, all right? So I feel like you've set down a lot of the baggage from it. But you know, sometimes even when we've let go of things that people have said or done to us, the hard part is like removing the part that we believed, or removing the part that it confirmed about something we doubted, if that makes sense, right? So it's like if somebody tells you you're stupid and you know you're not stupid, right? That's not gonna grab hold as much as like if you had a parent that said, you know, you're not attractive, and then when you get older, somebody tells you that and it reaffirms that, okay? So I feel like there's that, all right? It's like something that you need to remove, even though you remove the actual incident, okay? So let's see if there's anything else from this deck. You have Talisman, okay? This is about like some type of protection that you have on you. This may be a talisman that you walk with, a crystal. This may be a need for one. Okay, there's, you know, I feel like some pink rose quartz would be good if you're struggling with self-love. Jade is also wonderful. Okay, if you need to be like more motivated, you could look into red coral jade, okay? Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what's going on with the masculine before we get into the tarot. Let's see what comes out here. Let's see how this fits in. Let's see how this fits in. Okay. Gathering aid, entitled prince. Okay, so divine feminines, some of you could have a child that's really been, you know, needing a lot from you or pulling on you. There could be a masculine who's a little, and this could be any relationship, because I feel like in this reading, I'm getting a lot of single energy, but these could also be masculines of the past, or father figures, children, co-workers, bosses, right? Let's get a deck here. Oh, this one's back. Let's just delete her. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, it feels like you have gathering aid. So you could have been coming to a lot of people's rescue, right? Spirit, why is this gathering aid here? It's because she has 2 pages. There we go. Okay. Gathering aid with dirt digging. And it says, looking for dirt on you or vice versa. So I feel like, first off, there's somebody that you assisted. There's somebody that you assisted that is looking for some type of information. That wants something, or that you helped in the past, and yet maybe you're not in connection right now with this person, so they're like trying to find out something about you. Okay? Or you know what they say, right? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So this person could be going around somebody else that doesn't like you, right? Entitled Prince, what's this? With hooked. For some of you, this is an ex. For someone else, this could be like somebody who you've assisted, who constantly depends on you. Maybe somebody you severed the connection from, or you have taken several paces back. This person could be upset that they're not in your sphere anymore, or they can't bring you some type of drama. You have status quo here. They might have liked it the way it was, you know, when maybe you didn't have this awakening, and, you know, you were easier, like you were more readily to please others, to shine your light less, right? Now, for some of yous, you know, I feel like maybe this person hid behind your light, or tried to ride your coattails, or like, let's say, you know, and I had several people around me like this back in the day, people who wanted me to fight their battles, right? So they wanted to stand behind my shield, per se, but they may not have been friends. Status quo, Spirit, why is this here? Talking shit, right? So these are people, as they're watching you elevate, as you're removing yourself from energy that is no longer in alignment, these people could be in a very nasty way speaking ill of you. Okay, you got strategists. Okay, this person could want to, like, let's say if this is an ex, they could be want to shit on your reputation because they know you're a catch, and they don't want the next person to holla. Now I'm hearing holla, 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 holla. So what was that? That was from Dave Chappelle, right? Sorry, I feel like hair stuck in my earring. But I feel like this person is angry. Okay? They're angry. Okay, they may also feel like you're a divination abuser with strategists, like you know shit, like they want to know how you know shit. Okay, they also could know that maybe you like tarot readings. Obviously, you're watching one, right? So they may have gotten a reading to see what you're knowing, right? Like this person could be a non-believer, but they're like, well, let's see what all the hubbub, and let me see what I can find out, because now they're salty about something. Wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited, right? They also feel like they're not getting any, so they could have done some low-key, what's the word, Like passive aggressive shit to try to get you to fucking get out of character in some way. Okay, let me get a deck so we can get into this. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Spirit, show me what the divine feminine needs to know right now. What does the divine feminine need to know right now? You got the Queen of Cups. So you are open to love, but sitting next to is the Queen of Swords, right? So you're both spectrums. You're very balanced, right? You're willing to be emotionally open, but to the right person who's telling you the truth and there's not no fuckery, right? Yeah, trying to get you out of character. And that's what it feels like. It feels like somebody fails that. And then when they fail that, they resort to talking shit. They might even resort to, like, you know, going to get a reading done because they're not getting the responses that they want. That type of shit. Okay, let me see. Okay, well, they're big mad, but that's all right, because that's what they wanted. They got exactly what the fuck they requested. Right? You got the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're already on your way to calmer waters, whether this person has realized this or not, okay? Exactly. We are becoming very unbothered with a lot of unnecessary, an energetic pull. Okay? With the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck underneath that Six of Swords, there's an energy here like you could be asking yourself, why did I really care about that? Or was I trying to prove something to myself? Did I get caught up in a win? It's like you're questioning something about the situation you just exited or something you emotionally disconnected from. Okay, let's get a deck to clarify. Let's see. What's good, Vida love? They can stay mad, right? All right, we got the Queen of Cups out here. This is how you're feeling. You're feeling emotionally open. Okay, you got Judgment crossed. Okay, first off, look at you. Like just, you know, filling your cup with the rainbow. Now remember, up here was saying you need to fill your cup. So it feels like over the next week, this should really be time for meditation, bubble baths, like anything you can do that makes you feel good. I feel like that's very important right now, okay? Because you got Judgment crossed, okay? Feels like you don't have to make a judgment right at this second, but one is coming. One is coming. And you have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Whatever you're doing with this judgment is final. You will be walking with the Eight of Cups in a particular direction, whether it's to or fro. So it's like this period is meant for you to go within. And then underneath that, you have the... What the fuck? I need more light. You have the Lovers. Okay. So it's like a decision about love or the type of love that you want. And the Eight of Wands. This person is not about to let off the communication. So, you know, you might have to like, you know, kind of block out the noise somewhat so that you can look at what you want. Okay. So let's look at this Queen of Swords. And this could be without this. I mean, it is Mercury retrograde. So, you know, the exes come out of the woodwork, right? But I also feel like this is Could also be you examining past relationships so those things don't get repeated. The Queen of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you've decided in the direction in which you want to go. I feel like you don't want to take no for an answer. I feel like you're protecting the movement of this wheel, okay? Like you're willing to cut somebody, all right? Now you got the Nine of Wands. I feel like this person was resistant to something that you wanted. And it feels like now they're getting resistance too. The Hermit, okay? So also you wanted to resist. Well, now you can do that and you're on your own. That's what you wanted. On my own. Why did it end this way? This wasn't how it was supposed to be, right? So feels like somebody made a decision, or they stood like 10 toes down against something, and like now you don't like it. Looks like the Ten of Pentacles is coming in. Family, generational wealth, and legacy. Okay, Four of Cups. And the Devil. Okay, so basically this person wants the blessings of the Ten of Pentacles, but they don't want the responsibility or the commitment of the Ten of Pentacles. So the Four of Cups, they let this opportunity pass them by, but now they're fucking tortured. Okay? Fucking tortured because, you know, they know that it's like, I got a big ego, such a big ego, that it prevents them from getting the very fucking thing they want. But they think they don't want that. So, okay, have it your way. Like, you know, Burger King, here's the Wheel of Fortune. Again. And what comes out? The Empress. Because wherever energy goes is where energy flows. And wherever the Empress goes, she will turn that into gold. This person is like watching, I forget what movie it was, what show, but it's like walking in the field. And as she's walking, everything's coming to life. Okay? Hey, Tammy. Okay, so I feel like that's happening here. There is like something going on here about you taking your energy with you and starting to like bring things to life. And it's hitting somebody like a tower. And the Nine of Wands, but they didn't want it. Remember, they resisted. Five of Wands, right? They either had you in a competition or everything that you suggested, they had some type of answer, pushback, while it couldn't, you know, couldn't be, right? And the Knight of Cups, right? So it's like, you know, this image is quite striking, okay? Here is the polar bear. You don't find a polar bear every day. Here was this eagle. I feel like this eagle was, you know, watching the polar bear fish. Okay? Watching the polar bear fish. And as the polar bear is fishing, he thinks, the eagle, that he's going to swoop down and take the polar bear's fish. Right? But what happens? A fucking raptor come and snatch the fucking eagle up. Okay? So it's like somebody who thought they were outsmarting somebody got outsmarted, okay? That's kind of strange, Vida Love. Hit that ass hard. Okay, so now you have the Two of Cups here, right? This is about you, you know, Remember, before you were filling your cup with the rainbow. Now it feels like you're preparing, or maybe this is what this is for, to be prepared to be able to, share that with somebody, right? What do you have out here? What came out here? The Page of Swords. They block themselves from that. The Eight of Wands. They want to know why they're blocked. They want to know why they're blocked. And then the Five of Swords. They feel like you're trying to manipulate them when in reality it was the reverse. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. So they're trying to figure out how they can get this to be reversed. But they don't want to... What's good, Brooklyn? But they don't want to give up any ground. Okay, so this person is obsessed about the wrong things. Okay, Knight of Cups is still, I'm still holding it here at the bottom of the deck, right? So let's see what's under that. The Nine of Cups. Meanwhile, you're off trying to figure out how to fill your own wish fulfillment. So this person can't stop focusing on you, and you're focusing on you, which is good. Let everybody focus on you, right? So let's see what else we got going on here. Unexpected income, expectation, false person crossed, what's good, Barbara Fox? Yeah, so they know you ain't worried about them. Right, ain't nobody worried about you. Shit. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got unexpected income, Spirit, why? With regret in reverse, right? I feel like you could hit something or something, some kind of money comes your way. I feel like it's a direct correlation of you cutting off some energy that didn't belong, or that was dragging your frequency. And the minute this happens, it's like, it's like the divine is speaking to you. Like, you see, you let go of something that was blocking you, and here you get this, right? Expectation, Spirit. This person is going to see you go through some type of level up, and they're going to blame you, or they're going to try to say you knew this, or you knew you were getting this, or it's some, like, this person is like very, I don't know, butthurt. Like, they're butthurt, but it was a decision that they made. False person. With acceptance. Meanwhile, you over here like, yeah, they weren't the one. I tried to get them to, come into the upright, and they just couldn't. It just is what it is, right? Here's judication. With denial, right? I feel like even if you explained again, this person would still not accept their part of the blame, okay? You have gift at the bottom of the deck with sudden wealth, okay? And main female. And distant horizons. Okay, so it's like you're going places, baby. What's this gift for? Grief. They're gonna be so in their fucking feelings, okay? It's like realizing that they had the unicorn, or that, sudden wealth. I feel like energetically you're about to get lifted, okay? So this is why Spirit is pushing you to do some type of energetic release, something that fills you up, something that makes you feel replenished, renewed, grounded. Look at old patterns. Make sure that there was no part of it that you're missing, so that way you can do the shadow work on that part, so you don't have to repeat that fucking cycle. Because I feel like, ooh, some good shit is coming. You got friendship, right? I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. It feels like you're it's almost like you're saying, like, I'm not even mad. I understand that cycle had to be complete. Perseverance, you're going after something, you know, it's like you're not holding on to those things that need to be pulled away. It's like you have what it is in your mind that you want, whether it's love, a business, whatever. And you're, you know, focused on that. You're not being energetically swayed by other things, okay? Adversity. This is this person or this, because I feel like this person, they're gonna first try to ignore you. I feel like then they're gonna try to attack you. Then I feel like when that doesn't work, they may try to spy on you or try to get others to attack you. You have a main female here, indecision. They're hoping that you won't do this, or that they can convince you. Maybe you've gone back on your word in the past before. With horizon here, wise spirit. But you're, you know, you're looking at how you can improve the decisions you make for the future. Okay, so, and it's all based in self-esteem where we started, right? All based in self-esteem where we started. Okay, let's get a love and romance. Spirit, can you show me what else is going on here for the divine feminine? What else does she need to know? You got honeymoon. You might need a vacation, whether it's with a romantic partner. It could be a retreat. It could be a girls trip. Like, it could be anything like that, right? It could be a family reunion. Okay, you got heart-to-heart conversations coming out cross. Children out here. Flirt. And wedding, right? With true love at the bottom of the deck. Let's take a look at that. Spirit, why is honeymoon here? First kiss, okay? So you might still be in the stage where you're thinking about all the things that happened in this connection, right? You may have to go away or have a staycation or something to like purge the emotionality of something, okay? With heart-to-heart conversations coming out crossed and trust issues, it's like an inability to get past something, okay? Now, you may have an independent trust issue here from them. Like maybe you've had in your past some trust issues and it makes it hard for you to trust. I feel like this person has their own problems where they have like some type of commitment issue. And so the two things, it's like a perfect storm, okay? Then you have children here, okay? Children with leave space so I can grow and nourish my soul, okay? I feel like this could be someone who uses their children as a reason. This could be, you know, you feeling like this person doesn't fit the child or the children that you have. This could be you healing your inner child and leaving space to like purge some of the negative frequencies that have stayed behind from this relationship so that you can like heal and go forward. But it does say heal space so I can grow and nourish my soul. You have flirt here. Okay, I feel like this person tries to flirt with you a lot, okay? But rewrite your love story. It's like they could tell you, I want to fix things, but they can't stop their flirtatious habits. Okay, on a pedestal in reverse. This is not, the, you know, like a good formula for a successful relationship, no less with somebody who's like commitment phobic. And then you have wedding over here. And I feel like spirit is basically saying if this is what you want, you're going to have to overcome the odds and break the cycle here. It'll be worth the wait, because if you stay, what you get is heartbreak, and you get like secret loves. Either you're the main and there's always secret loves, or you'll always be the secret. You feel me? Like, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to give you insecurities, okay? And maybe some children that didn't come from you, or you know, children outside of the union, or this could have already fucking happened, right? So it's like all of these, like, spirits warning you, like telling you, like, look, you did a lot of work, right? You did a lot of work. Don't go back. We're about to give you your true love. If you really want this wedding and you know, this overcoming the odds, you have to stand, you know, it has to be worth the wait. Like, you have to not be accepting of things that you already know don't resonate with you. It's like they're holding space for the real gifts and they're blocking you. Okay? That's what it feels like. Let's get what's in the shadows. Yep, you purged already. I don't need to recap anything. Spirit be telling me not to stop and go forward. Exactly. That's what we need to do. We need to release. Sometimes we need to look at how we got caught up. Like, you know, how did I buy in? What was it that, you know, what was the method that was used against me to trigger me into this? Or how did my own triggers cause me to fall into this, right? But it's not so that we could stay thinking about them. No, it's about the shadow work, right? It's about the shadow work that we purge so that we can accept the new, so that we're making room for the new, right? Look at you. You can't come with me, and you and your shadow knows that that can't happen, right? Your shadow knows it. This is why, you know, there's been like the last few times you spoke to this person or whatever, the energy wasn't right, right? Your body language says so much. You see what I'm saying? Like, at the frequency, it was already coming. It was already coming. So, you know, you could play it over. It's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though you really did try to break me. Right? Now, look, you did not break me. Right? So it was like, no matter if you try to get along or stay in something, or, you know, whatever you were trying to do to try to make it work, like, your shadow the whole fucking time knew that shit wasn't gonna happen. It was like maybe the other parts of you, maybe the inner child, maybe the part that's been abandoned before that was looking for that healing, right? But your shadow was like, man, please, we've been through bigger shit than this, and we're gonna do the same thing with you once she once she finishes absorbing or working out what she has to work out. It's like your shadow been wanting to go off, right? Sometimes I hear your voice, right? And then look at them. Like, I fantasize about you, because it was not just that who you are and that you're the Empress and the energy that comes with you and all that you can do, right? But it's also like, understand, it's not like a regular Queen of Swords or a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Cups or a Queen of Pentacles. It's the fucking Empress. She's the embodiment of all four queens. That's what the Empress is. That's what the divine feminine is. So to understand, to ever see an Empress or a divine feminine who is not in full power of herself, or is in some type of unawareness, imagine the power trip it is to know that you have her at your beck and call, or so you believe, right? And with the sometimes I hear your voice, like that shit is that's gotta be worse. To have had the Empress and have to release her, right? Through arrogance, through the inability to mature, right? Spirit, you want another deck? We're gonna close out. You want to give them a goddess? Okay. Okay. All right. After this, I'm going to get my son, and I'm going to let me tell you what I made for dinner. Woo, chow. So I made some red beans and rice, and I made some jerk chicken, and I made some spicy Caribbean cabbage. Stop playing. It's about to go down. Spirit. Oh, I appreciate you guys as well. Okay, let's see. Right. Wait, and I can smell it too, so you know I'm about to fuck that shit up. Exactly. Okay, you got two. We're gonna read them. You have Damselfly Brings Direction, and that is number 6. In a reading, you may not see it coming, but a major change within you or in your life is headed your way. You will be able to handle it with more skill and grace than you may have believed possible. Do what it takes to keep yourself feeling positive and happy more often than not. We all have our ups and downs, but if you are not feeling happy with something in your life, know that you have the power to change it, even if a radical change would be required to bring you happiness. You've got the power to do it. Have faith. Okay, so that's the first one. And the second one is freaking beautiful. That's what it says. Let's go to freaking beautiful. Look at that. And it says, you are here to march to your own beat. You can be happy and free. Whether the world looks at you with awe, admiration, confusion, or love, or all of these at once. Others can love you even if they can't always understand you. Being different doesn't have to mean being alone. It's only when you try to change yourself to fit into a stereotype that you will lose your way. Becoming unhappy, discovering obstacles, and feeling increasingly rejected or defeated. The universe doesn't want you to be someone else. It wants you to be you. When you quit trying to fit in, and enjoy being yourself, you win, right? So, and that's what I was saying, that in the beginning of this reading, it was like you had a realization that you were tired of doing it somebody else's way, or trying to be less so somebody else could be more. It's like really stepping into your power, and I really love it, guys. So I'm gonna skate, my loves. I will be back on tomorrow for What's Good Wednesday. Okay, I'd just like to say thank you to my returning subscribers for coming through and spending a little time with me. And if you're a new viewer and you felt I resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment, as I'd love to have you as part of the Lovelee Soul family. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Namaste, gang gang. Bye.